Only 8 years? After all, Mother, you started writing plays 8 years ago. We started about the same time, didn't we?
Yes, but you shouldn't count my first 2 years because I was learning to type.
It's a period piece. It's written in 1936, won the Tony, won the Pulitzer, also won an Oscar when it was turned into a film 2 years later, ran for 3 years. And it's about an eclectic family, to put it politely, called the Sycamores, who live in a house with no clocks, with dozens of hobbies each, and the people that kind of come in contact with them.
Look, Mr. Sycamore, I'm afraid that the powder chamber is just a little bit too close to the balloon.
Well, we got the stars and the bombs in between.
But I don't give the balloon enough time. The balloon needs plenty of time.
Oh, come on. Let's go down the cellar and give it a try.
All right.
It's a complex play with a lot of themes, but I think one of the things that's the central tenet to me when I watch it rehearsed or read it is to live every day for its fullest and do the thing you love to do, not the thing you just kind of like to do.
I practiced today, Mr. Glencock!
It's really about living your life to your fullest realization and not apologizing for it and embracing why you are the way you are.
Yeah, specifically, I think you can't take it with you is you can't take stuff, you know. You can't take money, you can't take cars. You come into the world, or you go out of the world the same way you come into it. And you only get one shot. So what makes you happy, not what makes you rich? I think that's the basic message.
Mr. Vanderhoff, you know there's quite the penalty for not filing an income tax return.
Penalty?
Well, now, let me ask you something, Mr. Henderson.
Well,
Now, suppose I pay you this money. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to pay it, but just for the sake of argument, what's the government going to do with it?
how do you mean?
Well, what do I get for my money? Look, when I go into Macy's and I buy something, well, there it is. I can see it. What's the government give me?
Why, the government gives you everything. It protects you.
What from?
Invasion.
It's this wonderful glimpse into this family that loves living life, you know, and I think it's an important reminder, especially during the holidays where you can kind of get bogged down with presents and more presents and you have to bring the spirit of Christmas alive when really all it is just finding the happiness in your own heart.
Kenneth, my virginity is a priceless thing to me.
Well, listen, people, listen. I'm not home to dinner. A young gentleman is calling for me. Oh, really? Who is he? Well, I did everything possible to keep him from coming here, but he's calling for me.
All of these characters in this family and extended family really love one another, and they love what they do, and none of it is making them a lot of money, but they're all just kind of following the things that give them joy, and it's a great glimpse at a truly loving family.
Nothing can keep us apart. You know that. You must know it. They want you to be happy, don't they?
Well, of course they do, but I can't change, Tony. I wouldn't want them to.
You won't have to change. They're charming, lovable people, just as they are. Everything will work out.
Well, if you love fireworks or accordions or explosions or glockenspiels or ballet or painting or playwriting or saxophone, you shouldn't come see this play because there's a lot of it in it.
Mrs. Sycamore! Mrs. Sycamore! What is that?
Mr. and Mrs. Kirby.